He wants to win this fight, and he's still training with Newcastle, waiting to clarify his position. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, we touch on Jamal Musiala, Bayern gem. Many stories around him, and so let's clarify his situation. Also, Sandro Tonali and Newcastle was next for the Italian midfielder with an update, and also something on Chelsea new signing. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start with the updates from here, from Italy, where I'm based, about the gambling scandal. We know what happened in the recent days and weeks with the accusation in the media for many players. At the moment, 3 names with Fagioli from Juventus, with Sandro Tonali from Newcastle, and Zaniolo from Aston Villa. All of them will have the chance to speak in public, to speak to the police and clarify their position. We have the first official ban is for Juventus player Nicolo Fagioli, 7 months out of the footballing activity, so he can't play for Juventus till the end of the current season. He admitted his position in this betting scandal. It means betting on illegal platforms. This is what happened. For Sandro Tonali, Newcastle midfielder, the important update came today from his agent, Giuseppe Rizzo, and he announced that Sandro Tonali is true. He is addicted to gambling. And so he said Sandro is fighting against this demon. He wants to win this fight, and he's still training with Newcastle, waiting to clarify his position. Tonali was in Italy today to have a direct discussion with the police and to clarify officially his position. We will see what's going to be the decision. We will see all the details of the story. What I can say, as the agent of the player also mentioned, is that Newcastle is supporting Sandro Tonali. So people into the club are trying to understand the situation, are trying to understand the guy. They know it's not an easy topic, it's a sensitive topic, and so that's why they're speaking directly to Tonali, waiting for him to clarify in public his position with an official public position, and it will happen soon, and then we will have the clear picture around the future of Tonali. But what I can say is that at the moment Newcastle are supporting Tonali, trying to understand the situation, and the reports of them terminating the contract or this kind of stories, releasing Tonali, are absolutely not true at this stage, supporting the player in a difficult moment. And Chelsea are supporting a player, not about this scandal, but on his injury, because it's not an easy moment for Romeo Lavia. We know how difficult it was for Chelsea to sign Romeo Lavia, with Chelsea fighting with Liverpool, with Arsenal, many clubs on the market interested in the talented Belgian midfielder, but then he joined Chelsea and he was injured, so he didn't have 1 minute, not even 1 minute, as a Chelsea player till now. What I wanted to say is that, first of all, in terms of the injury, the expectation at Chelsea is to see Romeo Lavia back on the pitch by the end of November. So in almost 1 month, maybe something more like 40 days, they hope to have Romeo Lavia available and Romeo Lavia in good condition. So this is the idea, and this is the hope at Chelsea, to see Romeo Lavia in action in November. But then, in any case, the feeling I have, guys, speaking to some sources, is very clear. Chelsea know that it was not a lucky beginning of his chapter Chelsea for Lavia, but they remain 100% convinced on the investment they made on this boy. They know very well that, obviously, this injury is not helping, but the future is going to be bright. For Lavia, they believe they signed a very important player for the future in that position, that his potential is insane. That's the feeling at Chelsea, and that's why they invested big money on Romeo Lavia, and so nothing has changed. Lavia remains a key player on Chelsea project, and at the moment it's just time to wait and see when he will be back. We hope to see Lavia in a Chelsea shirt in November. Many of you guys today sent me some reports from Germany about Jamal Musiala. You know, I always respect other reports. Any journalist can have his own informations. What I wanted to say, guys, is that at the moment, the point on Jamal Musiala is that his contract expires in 2026 and there is still no agreement with Bayern to extend the contract. Why? Because the discussion was planned with the old management of Bayern, so with Oliver Kahn, with Hasan Salihamidzic. They were preparing the new contract proposal for Jamal Musiala, but then the management changed, and is still changing, because we know there is this position of Max Eberl, who could join Bayern as a new director. There is Christopher Freund. There is new people now in charge at Bayern, and this is why the timing of the contract extension of Musiala changed. So at the moment, the discussion is not advanced yet with Musiala because there is this change in the management. But for Bayern, it's an absolute priority to offer Musiala a new contract and to keep Musiala at the club. They also know that other clubs will be in the race. We had reports of Liverpool, but trust me, it's not just Liverpool. Many important clubs around Europe are keeping an eye on Musiala. This is very normal. Clubs from Spain, clubs from England, not just Liverpool. Again, obviously the link with Liverpool is clear, being Jurgen Klopp there, who knows the talent of the player as a German manager very well, but also people at Manchester City, people at Chelsea have been keeping an eye on the situation of Musiala, as he's one of the best talents in the world. So it's something absolutely normal, guys. It's not about negotiating, it's about following one of the best players in his position today and imagine for the future. But let me clarify once again that it's true that Bayern have not extended his contract yet, but it's because of this change of management. In their plans, there is absolutely a priority to offer Musiala a new contract. The same with Sané. They will try also with Alphonso Davies, more complicated, but still on. And that's why for Bayern it's crucial to discuss with Musiala as soon as possible. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, including Musiala, Sandro Tonali, Niccolò Fagioli in this Italian story, but also Romeo Lavia at Chelsea. I wait for you here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio.